My name is Henrique Bone, and this is the anatomy video for all the appendicular bones. This is our left clavicle. It's located close to this part in our body. And this is the acromion end, and this is the sternal end. This is our left scapula. It's located close to this part in our body. And here we have the superior border, medial border, lateral border, inferior angle, superior angle, the suprascapular notch, this notch over here. This is the spine. This is the infrainspinatus fossa. This is the suprainspinatus fossa. This is the acromion. This is the carcoid process. This is the glenoid cavity. And this is the subscapular fossa. So this is a left humerus. This is located around of this part in our body. And here we have the head. This is the anatomical neck. This is the surgical neck. This is the greater tubercle. This is the lesser tubercle. This is the intertubercular groove. Lower here we have the trochlea. This part over here. This part over here is the capitulum. This is the medial epicondyle. This is the lateral epicondyle. This is the coronoid fossa. This is the radius fossa. The lateral here we have the deltoid tuberosity, and on the back we have the olecranon fossa. This is a radial, a left radial. It's located close to this part in our body. And here we have the head of the radius, all this part over here. This is the neck of the radius, all this part. This is the radial tuberosity right on this side. And this is the styloid process, this point over here. This is our left ulna. This is located around of this part in our body. Here we have the olecranon process right here on the top, the coronoid process, this part over here, the trochlear notch, this notch over here. We have the radial notch, this part over here. We have the head, that's over here, and that's the styloid process right here. So this is our right hand. It's located here in your body. And here we have the sphenoid, the lunate, trichitrum, pisiform, trapezium, trapezoid, capitate, and hamate. The metacarpals, we start the counting from the thumb until the last bone. This is the first metacarpal, this is the second metacarpal, this is the third metacarpal, this is the fourth metacarpal, and this is the fifth metacarpal. Then here we have our phalanges. The thumb is the only one that has only two phalanges. This is the proximal phalanx, and this is the distal phalanx. For all these bones, it's all the same. So the first one is always the proximal phalanx. Those are all proximal phalanx. These ones, the second ones, are always the middle phalanx. We have all the middle phalanges here. And here we have the distal phalanx. This is a pelvic bone. This is located in our left, in our body. This is located close to this part of our body. And here we have the superior part. All the superior part is the ilium. The inferior posterior part is the ischium, and the inferior anterior part is the pubis, right here. Here we have the anterior superior iliac spine. This is the anterior inferior iliac spine. This is the posterior superior iliac spine. This is the posterior inferior iliac spine. On the other side, we have the iliac fossa. Here we have the greater sciatic notch and the lesser sciatic notch. Here we have three ramus. This is the superior ramus. This is the inferior ramus. And this is the ischial ramus. This big hole is the obturator foramen. This is the acetabulum. Here we have the iliac crest, all the way over here. Here we have the ischial spine. And that's it. Here we have left femur. It's located in this part in our body. Here we have the head, the neck. This is the greater trochanter, and this is the lesser trochanter. This is the intertrochanteric crest, and this is the intertrochanteric line. Here we have the gluteal tuberosity. This is the linea aspera. Here we have the medial condyle. Here we have the lateral condyle. Here we have the medial epicondyle. And here we have the lateral epicondyle. Here, intercondylar notch or fossa. And here the patellar surface. Here we have a right patella. It's located in this part, our kneecap bone. Here we have the apex, and here is the base. Here we have a left tibia. It's located in this part in our body. Here we have medial condyle, lateral condyle, intercondylar eminence, tibial tuberosity, anterior crest, and medial malleolus. Here we have a fibula. It's located in this part in our body. Here we have the head of the fibula, the neck of the fibula, the shaft of the fibula, and here's the lateral malleolus. Here we have our right foot. It's located right here in our body. Here we have the talus, the calcaneus, the navicular, the cuboid, the lateral cuneiform, intermediate cuneiform, and medial cuneiform. For the 5 metatarsals, we start to count from the big toe until the end of the last toe. So first metatarsal, second metatarsal, third metatarsal, fourth metatarsal, and fifth metatarsal. And here we have the phalanges. The big toe is the only one that has 2 phalanges, and this is the proximal phalanx and the distal phalanx. For the other ones, they have 3 each one. This is the distal phalanx, middle phalanx, and proximal phalanx.